Let's learn about the story of Mother Clélia. She was born in Forlì, in northern Italy, on March 10, 1861, and was baptized the same day. At only 3 years old, she lost her mother. However, a few years later, in 1866, her father, Joachim Merloni, got married again to Maria Joanna Boeri, who, together with her maternal grandmother, educated her in Christian principles. In 1872, Clélia received the sacrament of confirmation. Clélia had many talents growing up. She was intelligent, courageous, generous, enthusiastic, and growing in her heart was the seed of a vocation. In 1884, she entered the novitiate of the Sisters of Our Lady of the Snows and was given the name Sister Albina, but she returned to her family because of health problems. In 1888, insisting on the desire to help the poor, Clélia, with the help of her father, opened an orphanage for girls in Nervi, which ended up having to close the following year. Clélia did not give up on her dream, and in 1892, she entered the congregation of the Daughters of St. Mary of Providence in Como, and was welcomed by Blessed Luigi Guanella. The following year, Clélia contracted tuberculosis. She was on the verge of death, but then was miraculously cured. After this, she felt the desire to work with others to help the poor, orphans, and the elderly, and to dedicate the work to the heart of Jesus. At the age of 33, on May 30th, 1894, she was officially introduced to the people of the Church of St. Francis in Viareggio, northern Italy, beginning the congregation of the Apostles of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Soon other young women followed her, dedicating themselves to the service of abandoned orphans and elderly women, and to the education of girls and to catechesis. The space quickly became too small, and larger buildings were needed. Her father helped by funding this work. Though he was a very generous man, he was far from God. Clélia prayed constantly for his conversion. Her prayers were answered, and on June 27, 1895, a month dedicated to the heart of Jesus, her father died after confessing his sins and receiving the Eucharist and anointing of the sick. With the death of her father came financial disaster caused by a dishonest administrator. The apostles were forced to abandon many works and to leave Viareggio. During this time, in order to keep the works going, many apostles had to beg for money. In 1899, Clélia met the Bishop of Piacenza, Blessed Scalabrini, who came to help this new congregation, financially assisting Clélia and her sisters. In 1900, Bishop Scalabrini received the vows of Clélia and 11 other sisters, officially beginning the new work. In the same year, she sent the first apostles to Brazil at the request of Bishop Scalabrini. They arrived in São Paulo in August and Curitiba in December. In 1902, other apostles were sent on a mission to the United States to begin a work of love and to carry the charism of Mother Clélia Merloni. Mother Clélia went through various trials and difficulties. Many people gossiped about her, and she even lost the title of Mother General in 1904. The following year, she returned to her role as general, but in 1911, the slander again led to her dismissal. Mother Marceline Vigano became the new Mother General. Due to so many criticisms and divisions, and wanting to do what was best for the Institute, Mother Clélia left. She remained from 1916 to 1928, working outside the Institute, but maintaining her fidelity to God and serving the most needy. She always was thinking of her spiritual daughters. She prayed for them, wrote letters to them, all while increasing her confidence in the heart of Jesus. Finally, in 1928, with her health greatly weakened, Clélia returned to her congregation, where she spent the last years of her life intensifying her life of prayer and her love for the Eucharist. Mother Clélia prayed before Jesus in the tabernacle and took care that the sanctuary light never went out.
I want my daughters to be like burning lamps of love and zeal before Jesus.
On November 21st, 1930, Clélia died in Rome. Her life reveals unlimited confidence in the heart of Jesus, love, kindness, tenderness, forgiveness, zeal, ardor, courage, fortitude, and humility.
Embrace with all your heart to do everything with the utmost perfection, seeing the image of God in your neighbor, whoever it is, in the poor, the sick, even in people full of defects, who for this reason will become in your eyes the object of your most tender sympathy, until you feel the joy of repaying evil with good, enduring everything, forgiving everything, and loving always, even when you are hated by others.
In 2018, Pope Francis approved the miracle done through the intercession of Mother Clélia Mirloni to Dr. Pedro Angelo de Oliveira Filho, a Brazilian doctor. Mother Clélia is beatified and on the way to holiness. Today, the Sisters of the Apostles of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and all the people who know Mother Clélia know that she blesses them with 100 hearts from heaven. Mother Clélia, when she wrote to the sisters, finished her letters with a special blessing. She once said,
I bless you with 100 hearts. I enclose you in the heart of Jesus with the double key.